know me. Welcome to your practice. I'm going to explore wheel pose today, so Urdhva Dhanurasana, and you are welcome. I'll show you alternatives always. So we're going to start actually on our blocks. You're welcome to start with the blocks on the second height, on the lowest height. We are going to lay on the blocks with the upper back on the first block. And then the second block, if it's too much, if your chin is kind of hanging back, you're always welcome to lift the second block underneath the head onto the highest height. Just make sure everybody has. So you want to make sure that you're opening across the upper back rather than your mid back or your low back. And then feel free to straighten out your legs. Feel free to bend your knees. Whatever feels appropriate and good in your body. And then once you find your shape, I invite you to close your eyes. So for those of you who've been in my class the past month or so, I've been touching on the Yoga Sutras by Patanjali. And there is something called the 8 limbs of yoga deep within the text. And one of the categories is known as the yamas. Yamas and niyamas. One of the yamas is satya, or truth. I've been thinking a lot about this context of truth in my own life, and also just observing in the world. And I've made a pact to myself that the next 365 days are going to be dedicated to satya, or truth. And my understanding of this concept is really stepping into our own authenticity. So rather than even lying to ourselves, being truthful to ourselves. And then being truthful leads to accountability and responsibility. So I invite you today, perhaps, to reflect on this throughout your practice. Where in your life can you take more responsibility for yourself? Where might you be betraying yourself, denying yourself something? So it really is about stepping into our power. And take a deep breath in through your nose, and a slow breath out through the mouth. And just bringing attention to your physical body. Seeing if you can allow your entire body to be fully supported by the blocks. Do you feel tension in your body? Can you let that tension go? Just noticing the sense of grounding from every part of the back of your body that is connected to something, to your blocks, to the mat. Can you then allow the front of your body to soften towards the back?
ai thở nương chốn về chánh niệm.
As you start to soften, notice what happens to your breath. We start to let go of tension, we create more space for our lungs to breathe. So see if you can start to deepen your breath. Just imagining the expansion of your inhale, reaching all the way down to your toes and even out to your fingertips. Just allowing the exhale to release all the way out through the crown of your head. Take 2 more breaths here.
Phổ môn vọng tiếng điệu sinh.
If your legs are straight, go ahead and bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet onto the mat. Then you're going to take one hand and grab that block from underneath your head and just release that block. So you're going to stay on the other block on your upper back. And then interlace your fingers behind your head. And as you inhale, start to drop your head and your chest back towards the floor. So just opening up your upper back here. And then as you exhale, start to contract your abs and lift up, kind of like a sit-up. But stay connected to the block. And then inhale, drop back. And go slow rather than using a lot of momentum here. And then exhale, contract your abdominals to lift back up. Inhale again, drop back. And exhale, contract through the abs to lift up. 3 more times with the rhythm of your breath. Going slow with the intent to really open up your mid-back here. Last round. When you come back up, stay up, release your hands, and then press your elbows down into the mat to lift up. We're going to take that block out from underneath and make our way back onto our back. Once you come onto your back, feel free to hug your knees in towards your chest, maybe rock side to side. Just starting to incorporate movement, maybe rotate your knees into big circles or even stretch your legs up towards the sky, shake them out, whatever you'd like to do. And then bring your knees to 90 degrees, so into tabletop where your knees are over your hips and your ankles are in line with your knees. And then take your arms out into a T. Your palms can face up or down, it doesn't matter. So from here, we're going to keep our shoulder blades rooted in the mat. And as you exhale, twist over to the right. You can take your knees all the way down to the floor if you can, keeping that left shoulder blade down. And then inhale, come back up. And exhale, drop over to the left. If you can't go all the way down, don't worry about it. Inhale, come all the way back up. Continuing there. Dropping over to the right, keeping that left shoulder blade down. Inhaling back up. And exhale to the left. 2 more times on each side. So if you can, rather than using momentum, see if you can really activate through the muscles as you come back up, as you lower all the way down. One more time on each side. And then coming back through center. Again, go ahead and hug your knees in, maybe shake them out a little bit. And then when you're ready, you can either rock to your side and come up to all fours. Otherwise, you can start to roll along the length of your spine a couple of times. When you're ready, you'll cross your ankles. And then come forward, stepping onto all fours. If you have sensitive knees, you're welcome to grab your blanket underneath your knees. I'm just starting to wiggle through the spine here. So a little bit of cat-cow, pulling your chest forward. Notice how your hands want to draw back towards your knees towards your hands. And then as you exhale, start to press your knees and hands down as you round through the spine for cat pose. And then inhale, pull forward, coming into extension of the spine. Hands draw back, knees draw forward. And then exhale, start to round. And then just exploring on your own, maybe taking this into some side bends, maybe some hip circles. Maybe some shoulder circles. And then on your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. You're going to keep your left hand down. Take your right hand behind your head. And then lift your head into your hands. And on your next inhale, start to open your chest to the right. And then exhale, drop your elbow towards your left hand. And then inhale, open the chest again. Keep your head into your hand, and then exhale, drop your elbow towards that left hand. Last one here. And exhale. So inhale, open the chest. Reach that right arm up. And then exhale, just circle your arm back towards the wall behind you, and then release the hand back down onto your mat. Coming back into a little bit of cat-cow movements, maybe some side to side. Notice the difference between your right rib cage, your left rib cage. And then on your next inhale, coming back to neutral spine once again, keeping your right hand down, left hand behind your head, lift your head into your hand. And then inhale, open your chest to the left. Exhale, tap that left elbow towards your right hand. And again, inhale, open. And exhale, tap. Last one here. And exhale. Inhale and open to the left. Reach that left arm up. Swing it back behind you into a big circle. And then drop it back down onto your mat. Go ahead and just wiggle through the spine one more time. And then walk your hands forward of your shoulders, tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. Taking a moment in your down dog to just wiggle out your legs, pedal out your feet. Take one more breath. As you exhale, coming into extended child's pose, drop your knees down, butt back, reach your arms forward. We're going to really work the spine today. So on your next inhale, round through the spine, really round up like a cat onto all fours. And then exhale, drop your hips, kick your heels back and pull through to a modified up dog. And then inhale, round back. Extended child's pose. Take a big exhale here. Again, inhale, round to come up. really focus on the spine here. Drop your hips, kick your heels back, pull through, modified up dog. Inhale, round back. And then exhale. Inhale, come back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reach that right leg up. And then bend your knee, kicking your heel towards your left buttock. Really feel that nice opening through the right quad. And as you exhale, draw the thigh towards your belly, round through to plank. Step your right foot forward and drop your back knee down. Scissor those inner thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Press your hand into your hands and lift your chest up. So keep your inner thighs scissoring towards each other, and then maybe you lunge a little deeper, lifting your heart a little higher. One more breath. On your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms together for a twist over to the right. So keeping that right knee pressing out, giving that leverage for your elbow to press down and open your chest more. One more big breath. And then exhale, release your hands. Keep your hands on the floor, grab your blocks, and start to pulse through that front leg. So up to you. If your blocks aren't around, that's okay. You can grab them later, grab them now. One more breath. On your next exhale, go ahead and come back to your lunge. Set your blocks to the side and step back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Beautiful. Drop your knees to the floor, coming back into extended child's pose. On your next inhale, round to lift. Exhale, drop your hips, kick your heels back, pull through. Inhale, round back. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale, round up. And then drop the hips, pull forward. And inhaling back to extended child's pose. And exhale. Inhaling into downward facing dog. Inhaling your left leg up. Bending that knee, kicking it towards your right buttock. And then bring that left thigh towards your belly, round through to plank. Step your left foot forward and drop your back knee down. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Use your head to lift up. So you can use your hands here to pull your head off your spine, find that traction, and then lunge a little deeper and lift your heart a little higher. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms together as you twist to the left. Again, press that left knee out. And then use that as leverage to open your chest more. Beautiful. One more breath. And then exhale, release your hands. Grab your blocks if you need and start to pull through that left leg. One more breath here. And on your next exhale, go ahead and come back to your lunge. Set your blocks to the side and step back to downward facing dog. Coming back to your breath. On your next inhale, coming onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, and jump to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Press your head into your hands and lift halfway up. So keep your head lifting into your hands and hold. Feel your feet. On your next inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up. And exhale, palms together to your heart. For a moment, close your eyes. And I invite you to set an intention for your practice. If it is satya or truthfulness, let it be that. Take one more big breath. On your next inhale, blink your eyes open as you reach your arms up and overhead. Interlace your fingers at the top. Take a side bend to the right. Inhale, come up. And exhale, up and over to the left. Inhale, rise to center. And exhale, fold into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step to plank pose, high push-up, and holds. So feel the strength from the crown of your head all the way down to your feet. Maintaining that strength and shifting through your choice of vinyasa, lowering through cobra, through chaturanga and up dog, back to downward facing dog. Notice your breath. So you can allow your breath to expand into the bowl of your pelvis here in your downward facing dog. One more big breath. On your next inhale, coming onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to meet your hands. Inhaling halfway. And exhale, fold. Take your hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, lift your head halfway up into Ardha Uttanasana. Feel the power of your feet. And then lift your head into your hands. Notice that strength all the way from the crown of your head down. And then inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. And exhale, palms together to your heart. Again, inhale, reach up. Interlace at the top. This time, take a side bend to the left. Inhale, rise up. Stay connected to both feet. Exhale, up and over to the right. Inhale, come up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, step to plank. Hold here for 2 breaths. And shift through your choice of vinyasa, maintaining the integrity of your body throughout the entire vinyasa. Keep your head in line with your spine. You're welcome to go directly back to downward facing dog. Two more breaths. There you go. Inhaling onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or jump to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Last time here, interlace your fingers behind your head, lift halfway. Feel that strength as you lift your head into your hands all the way down to your feet. And then inhale, rise, come up, reach up. And exhale, palms to your heart. We're going to add on from here. Inhale, reach. Interlace your fingers at the top. Take a side bend to the right. Inhale, come up. And exhale to the left. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, step to plank, jump to chaturanga. Hold for 1 breath at least, and then shift through your choice of vinyasa. One more big breath here. Bending that knee as you open the hip. Beautiful. Taking that right thigh towards your belly, round to plank. Lift that thigh a little higher towards your belly and then step your right foot through. For Anjaneyasana, high lunge, scissor those inner thighs, reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers behind your head, lift your chest. Lunge a little deeper and lift your heart a little higher. One more breath. Inhale, reach up. Palms together as you exhale for your twist to the right. One more breath. As you exhale, step your back foot forward to meet your right for a twisted Utkatasana. Chair pose. Inhale, revolve to center, reach up. Lift your chest a little higher, sit a little deeper, push your butt back a little bit more. One more big breath. And then exhale, drop your belly, straighten your legs, Uttanasana. Inhaling halfway. As you exhale, step your left foot back into your lunge. Walk your body to the left halfway as you pivot your feet forward. So hug your feet in towards your midline. Walk your hands in between your legs, back behind you if you can. Two more big breaths here. Keep your shoulders lifted from your ears here. One more big breath. And then inhale, walk your hands forward, lift halfway. Go ahead and pivot back to the right for Virabhadrasana 2. So front foot forward, back foot slightly in, and windmill your arms up and over. On your next inhale, reach back for reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Keep your chest open. Inhale, come all the way back to reverse. One more side angle as you exhale. This time as you inhale, straighten your front leg, come up and back to reverse triangle. Exhale, reach forward. Take that right arm down, left arm up, and then take your left hand behind your head. Press your head into your hands, and then exhale, drop that elbow towards your front foot. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. And inhale, open. Last time here, exhale. And inhale. Reach up. Exhale, bend your front knee, release your hands, step back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Drop your knees into extended child's pose. On your next inhale, round the spine up. Exhale, drop your hips, pull through, kick your heels back for a modified up dog. Beautiful. Inhale, rounding back, really moving the spine, coming back into child's pose. Take a big exhale. Inhale, one more time, round up. Exhale, drop your hips, kick back. Inhaling back to child's pose. Take a big exhale. Take 2 more breaths here in child's pose. As I really stand out to teach my fall in the tree. I will sing the birds and the morning sun. One more big breath here. I will contemplate the wisdom of my king and the elegance of the wise king. Inhale, lift your hips up your toes, come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend that knee as you open the hip. Beautiful. Moving with intention. Draw your thigh towards your belly, round to plank. Lift your thigh higher towards your belly. You can do it. And then step it through. High lunge. Scissor those inner thighs. Reach up. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Lift your chest. And then maybe lunge a little deeper. Feel that opening all the way down to your right foot. And then inhale, reach up. Palms together as you exhale, twist over to the left. 2 more breaths. Keep that leverage of the left knee pressing out. And then exhale, step your right foot slowly to meet your left into your twisted Utkatasana. Inhale, unwind, Utkatasana, reach up. Lift your chest up, drop your butt back. 1 more breath. Exhale, drop your belly, straighten your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step your right foot back into your lunge. Walk your body to the right, pivot forward on both feet. This time, keep your chest lifted, interlace your fingers behind your sacrum, behind your pelvis. Draw your elbows back and fold. Maybe then you start to peel your arms up and back. If it's ever too much, you can take your hands to your hips. Yes. 1 more big breath. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, release your hands. Pivot forward to the left for Virabhadrasana 2. Windmill those arms up and back. Settle into this shape. Beautiful. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to side angle pose. Slow movement, slow breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, side angle pose. This time, straighten that front leg as you inhale to reverse triangle. And exhale, reach forward. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Take the right hand behind your head. Press your head into your hand and then exhale. Drop your elbow towards that front foot. And then inhale in. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. And last one. Inhale, open up. Reach up. Exhale, bend that front knee, release your hands, step back to downward facing. This time you're welcome to take a vinyasa of your choice, and we'll meet in child's pose. Moments of pause allow us an opportunity just to check in with our breath, our thoughts. Back to your smooth and steady inhale and exhale. And your next inhale, lifting your hips, tuck your toes, press back to downward facing. Add on from here. Inhale, reach that right leg up. Bending that knee as you open the hip. Know where we're going. Draw the thigh towards the belly, round to plank. Hold here. Lift that thigh even higher and step it through for high lunge. Scissor those inner thighs. Come all the way. Take your hands behind your head. Use that as leverage to lift your chest. Maybe lunge a little deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Maybe go a little deeper in your twist. Maybe you wiggle that left armpit onto the thigh as you open your arms wide. One more breath. Beautiful. If your arms are open wide, palms together to your heart. Look down toward your front foot and step forward for your Utkatasana twist. Inhale, spin around, reach up, Utkatasana. Sit a little deeper, push your butt back and lift your heart high. One more breath. Exhale, drop your belly, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back for a lunge. As you walk your body to the left, pivot forward on both. This time, taking your hands either to your ankles or your shins or your thighs. Roll your shoulders and fold. 2 more breaths. Release your hands, inhaling halfway. Pivot forward to the front for your warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Finding your shape here, and then inhale, reaching back to reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. And exhale, side angle pose. This time, straightening that front leg, Trikonasana, or reverse Trikonasana rather. And exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. One time here, take your left hand behind your head and take a rotation here, left elbow towards that right foot. And then inhale and open. Reach up. Bend your front knee for Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe grab a block. Underneath your right hand, keep your chest open. That right knee presses out as you lift your left leg up. Maybe you kick your left heel back and grab the ankle with your left hand. A little back bend here. One more breath. That right knee continues to spiral out. Slowly release. Step back through a low lunge. Take your hands around your front foot and step back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Extended child's pose. On your next inhale, round forward onto all fours. Exhale, drop your hips for your modified up dog. Inhale, rounding back. Extended child's pose, and then exhale. One more time of the practice. Lift up as you inhale. Exhale, kick back, pull through. Inhale, rounding back. Extended child's pose. And exhale. Inhale, lift up, tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. Inhaling your left leg up. Kicking that heel back. Beautiful. Draw the thigh towards your belly. Round to plank and hold. Lift it higher and step it through for your Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Use that as leverage to lift your heart. Supporting your head and lunge a little deeper. Inhale, reach up. Palms together as you exhale, twist to the left. Maybe you wiggle that right armpit onto the thigh and open your arms wide. Foundation is strong. Look down towards your front foot. Step forward into your twisted Utkatasana. Inhale, unwind, reach up. Sit a little deeper, push your butt back and lift your heart a little higher. One more breath. Exhale, drop the belly, fold forward. Inhaling halfway. As you exhale, step that right foot back, lunge, and walk your body to the right. Feet are parallel. And then just take your hands to opposite elbows and let your arms drop down towards the floor. Let your head hang towards the floor. And then breathe into your tissue all the way up and down the side of your body. One more big breath. And as you inhale, lift halfway, release your hands. Pivot forward to the left for your Virabhadrasana 2. Take a moment to find your shape. And then inhale, reach back to reverse. Feel solid in both feet. Exhale, side angle pose. Keep your chest open to the right. Inhale, come all the way back up, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. This time, straighten that front leg, come up to reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, reach forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. One time, take your hand behind your head, your right hand, and then rotate out your right elbow towards your left foot. Inhale and open. Reach up. Keep your chest open, look down towards that front foot for Ardha Chandrasana. Bend that front knee, maybe grab a block to lift your right leg up. And then from here, keep your left knee pressing out, keep your chest open. Maybe you kick your right heel back and grab that ankle with your right hand. One more breath. Slowly release. Stepping back through a low lunge, take your hands around that front foot and step back to downward facing dog. Feel free to take your final vinyasa and we'll meet in child's pose. Just come up to a seat. And I'm going to show you where we're going next. So we're going to move towards wheel pose Urdhva Dhanurasana. There's a lot of spots in between that you can stop at. So we're going to make our way to our back and then bend the knees and bring the feet hip distance apart. If they're not hip distance, they can be slightly wider. The action here is pressing through the feet and hugging in towards the midline. So you want to activate the legs in order to support the spine in the extension, in the back bend. Okay, so from here, our foundation is bridge pose. So if you're going to come to bridge pose and stay in bridge, you're welcome to grab a block and hang out here, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to keep my feet down, hug in towards the midline, activate through my legs, and then once I'm up, I'm going to wiggle my shoulders underneath so I'm already halfway there. I spin my hands so my fingertips face my shoulders. Then I come up onto the crown of my head. As I come up onto the crown of my head, I want to pull my shoulders back, pull my elbows back, and hug them in. From here, then I lift up. So you want to make sure that your muscles are activated underneath the armpits to support your shoulders here. Then from here, I bring my chin in and I lower down on the back of my head and I come down and I rock my knees from side to side. We're going to do this 2 times. About 5 to 7 breaths. All right, so I'll talk you through it. So come onto your back. If you are going to do a supported bridge, you're welcome to grab your block. All right, so take your arms down by your sides. Press your feet into the mat and then hug your legs towards each other. And then from there, start to lift your hips up. Once you come up, wiggle those shoulders underneath. Beautiful. If you're going to stay here, you can. Otherwise, flip your hands and come up onto the crown of your head. Once you're on the crown of your head, hug your elbows in, draw your elbows back, chest forward as you lift up. Beautiful. Nice. 5 to 7 breaths if you can. And then once you're ready, chin in, come all the way back onto the back of your head. And then just rock your knees from side to side. We're going to do that one more time, or whatever variation you would like to stay for another 5 to 7 breaths. And then just step by step, when you're ready, you'll come back through bridge pose. The bridge pose is the foundation. We always want to get our foundation well and strong before we go up. Five to 7 breaths wherever you are. Beautiful, everybody. As you come down, your chin comes into the chest, lowering down to the back of your head. And everybody can remove the block, coming all the way back down. Just once again, rocking your knees from side to side. And then feel free to bring your knees in towards your belly. Maybe shake them out, maybe roll them out a little bit. And then bring your right knee hugging in, hug your right knee in towards your belly, and straighten out your left leg. And then take a twist over to your left as you reach your right arm to the right. Inhaling back through center, hugging both knees back in towards your chest. And take that twist to the other side, keeping your left knee hugged in. Stretch your right leg forward and take a twist over to your right. Left arm to the left. Inhaling back through center, taking one more big hug. And as you are ready, you'll make your way into Shavasana. So you're welcome to sit up into a seated meditation, whatever shape you find, just closing your eyes, letting go of your body, and letting go of your breath.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari Narayana Vasudeva Narayana Krishna Govinda Hari Murari Narayana Shri Krishna Govinda Hari Murari Narayana Vasudeva
The yamas present a framework for moral conduct and personal responsibility. And with satya, it means truthfulness is a mirror reflecting our higher self. Satya represents truthfulness and integrity. Being truthful is not just about refraining from lies. It's about aligning our actions with our values and beliefs. When we commit to living authentically, we create a space for genuine connection with others. This quote serves as a reminder that embracing honesty leads to self-discovery and deeper relationship, enabling us to live in alignment with our true nature. So when you're ready, bringing your attention back to your breath. And bringing movement into your body as you wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotating your wrists, your ankles, maybe your head from side to side. And drawing your knees in towards your chest as you roll onto either side. As you are ready, you'll gently press up to a comfortable seat, placing your hands on your thighs, keeping your eyes closed. And just taking a final moment here with your eyes closed to reconnect to your physical body, your breath, your mind, your heart. And just noticing how you feel after your practice. And we'll conclude with a single sound of Om as you bring your hands to your heart. Taking a big cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And inhale for Om. And lastly, I invite you to bow your head, connecting the wisdom of your mind to the compassion and wisdom of your heart. Bowing to this journey, and the journey especially of Satya, of staying true to yourself. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Have a beautiful evening.